Hey everybody, it's Mary and Jane, the educated Edibilista, and we are here because we want to create and heal and have fun with cannabis, and we want to help you do the same. So welcome to our fun ride.
Hi guys, so if you've been watching our videos, you've heard us mention our guide, Girlfriend's Guide to Your First High, and we're going to kind of go through that. We've already talked about it a little bit, so we're going to skim some of the info, but the ending is really the important part, I think, for your first time and the things that you need to think about to really make it not only fit what you're looking for, but be enjoyable and be replicable, whether you want to use the same thing or the same way and all of that going forward and tracking everything. So that was a whole mouthful. I apologize.
And the link will be in the comments, so make sure you grab that.
So if you saw our last video, you may have seen something and heard something that we thought we might want to explain because it kind of tells you a little bit about us.
We are real people.
We're real people.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in menopause for 4 years now, and
I'm not there yet, but I feel like I've been approaching it for about the last 10 years, and I am like wishing on the stars every night that it would just hurry up and happen.
So if you're not there yet, we're just letting you know the hot flashes are serious and real.
It's real.
So you may have seen Melissa's hair blowing and heard a fan because we were literally sitting in front of a fan because we're both freaking dying. Oh, FYI, we're also going to swear. So we're fucking dying. That.
So, yeah. Keeping it real.
We're going to keep it real. I also burped in that one video.
It happens.
Try not to do that again.
Well, hey.
But we're going to talk about those things that other women are not willing to talk about because we need to freaking hear about that.
Yes.
And try things. So we are going to be making like a CBD lube and other things that might help you in menopause that I need.
Yes, and that I'm sure I will need before long, if not already. Because
so if you are there, leave us a comment.
Yes.
Let us know that you're a real person too and going through this
and
stuff.
that we're not alone, because sometimes like
it really feels like
you feel like it. Yeah, it's like, what is happening to me? Nobody will tell you. Nobody talks about it. Like, so if keeping it real and swearing and burping are offensive to you,
not your
this
channel.
is probably not for you.
Not for you. Yeah.
But if it's not, you're in the right place. So
so here we go, guys. So our Girlfriend's Guide to Your First High was kind of first of all, y'all know what a lead magnet is. So my artsy friend here, Miss Jane. We're coming up with ideas and like how we wanted to help with everyone, and I'm like, oh, we need to do this, and we're like, yes. And she's like, it's our weed magnet.
It's true though.
So true. So guys, get it. We're gonna talk about it now, but download it. It's free.
Got it.
Ton of info, like more in depth than what we want to do on video because y'all don't want to listen to us drone on for fucking ever.
Right. We're definitely like loosening up now, like video 5 versus video 1. Like, I mean,
this is who we are. We're just having conversations with each other and with you guys.
And we happen to be recording it.
Exactly. So hopefully there'll be no more burping or anything, but anyway.
It might happen.
So in our checklist, obviously we've talked about the anatomy of weed. So we have a whole weed 101 section that goes more in depth and actually shows you the flowers and all the parts and what they do, because it's kind of important. Like, you know, just like every other plant, each part has a purpose. So it goes more in depth of that. If you like plant stuff, that's super cool. If you don't, that's okay. You can skip that. But we talk more in depth about the cannabinoids and the terpenes. Like we said, there are over 100 cannabinoids.
Which is crazy.
Obviously we're not going over all those guys. But the, top 10, whatever, terpenes again, just so you know kind of what you're looking for and looking at when you get something, even if you don't know what it is and you don't know what the label means or any of that.
And hopefully that's why you're here, because you're trying to learn. Exactly. And we're trying to help you learn as we learn.
We're still learning, so.
For sure.
So we go over more of the methods of use, which I think you should really, really pay attention to that, because we talk about, how long it takes to affect things, how long it lasts, how much you should be using your first time, so especially edibles, the milligrams you want to start with, all of that. And again, like we said earlier, like I didn't know what a gram looks like. I didn't know, all of that stuff. So there's a ton of info in there. So we're not going to, 100% right now. So look at that because there's a lot more info, and especially with why you want to use it, the problems you want to address, all of that, you need to choose which one fits that.
For sure. Like, what are you looking to get out of this?
Yeah.
And why, what are you trying to accomplish? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just like in everything else in life, your why is like a big thing. You need to know your why and then what fits into that why. Okay. So the 6 W's are the important thing, I think, when I'm thinking back to my horrible times using the first time, because my husband's like, no, just go, more. Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
It wasn't fun. God bless my husband. I love him. But, so the 6 whys. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. I don't know why we always called that the 6 W's in school, because
there's a W in it, but
yeah.
The 5 W's and 1 H.
I guess that doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so the 6 W's. So thinking about, like I said, my husband gave me that horrible experience, but I would still want him to be the person that I'm trying with. So who? Do you want to be with a friend? Do you want to be by yourself? Depending on why you're using if you're using for sleep, well,
maybe you want to be by yourself.
You might want to be by yourself. Maybe your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or whatever. Yeah. But you might not want your 2nd grade teacher with you, or something like that.
Probably not, even if they were cool.
Yeah, and mine wasn't, but okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so when, obviously, that kind of goes back to your why as well. So you're not using for sleep. You're probably not going to take something right before you go to bed.
Right, because if your goal is to get help falling asleep, that makes sense. Makes sense. Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to, have less anxiety at an event, you want to time that. That. So the where, obviously, I don't know that I would do my first time at an event.
No, again, we're not here to tell anybody what to do, but
thinking about those things.
Right. Yeah. You definitely want to take all those things into consideration.
Yeah. So who, what, when, where, your why, and your how. So we went over all of the things. So you're just going through this list, and our guide has you write down everything. Why do you want to take it? And it could be emotional, it could be physical, it could be medical, it could be a combination of those things. Mm-hmm. So then maybe you have, your what, you're going to do, different things for sleeping, a different thing for anxiety.
Are you referring to strains?
Strains,
okay.
Yeah. The what you're using. So maybe, you figure out the what, and then you look at the how, because, you need it for anxiety, you need it faster. So then you're going to look at smoking.
So that's your delivery method.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So your how is your
and
delivery
how long
method.
Not only how quickly you want to experience the effects, but how long of a duration you want the effects to linger. Yes.
Yeah. So it goes through that whole thing with you in the guide. And I think most of us just never thought about any of that stuff when we tried.
Right.
It was, I'm here, they have it. Have no idea what it is, have no idea how much I'm supposed to do, and you just do it. And sometimes for some people it turned out fine. For other people, it just wasn't a pleasant experience.
Right.
Yeah, and we just want this to be pleasant for you.
Exactly, because, we're middle-aged. We like to think that we're older and wiser. I mean, definitely older, but we like to think wiser.
We're trying to be wise.
Yeah, if you're going to do something, then
do it right.
Do it right, exactly.
Sound like a mom over here. If you're gonna do drugs, do it right.
And know what you're hoping to get.
Yeah, it's just like getting a drug from your pharmacist. You want to know how much, how long is it going to last? Do I need to eat with it?
What are the effects?
What are the effects? It's the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so you need to think through all those things.
Because anytime you're consuming something, you need to know what the heck you're doing.
Exactly.
And
so it's a whole new world.
It really a whole new world.
Oh my God, we just that was not planned.
We promise to not do that again, okay? But we probably will still.
Okay, guys. So the last part,
get the guide.
Yes, get the guide, and the last part is the journaling, which I think is very important because I really wish I would have journaled that bad time, because we tell the story all the time, but I'm sure we're missing stuff And it would have been very interesting to
Yes.
read back. Even a bad time would be interesting to journal and know what not to do.
Exactly.
Or, you know, so it's not necessarily just for the good things. But so we have the whole guide in there, you know, depending on if you're smoking, you know, you're going to journal right away because you're going to feel effects right away. So it kind of guides you through that. If you're doing edibles, you know, let's do the first 15 minutes and then, you know, go through until you're feeling stuff. But it's really going to help you see, you know, did I choose the right strain, the right variety, the right way to use it, you know, all of that. And then you can do, you know, different the next time and compare. So it sounds like homework, and it kind of is, but I think it's beneficial.
Agreed. Yeah, it'll set you up for the next time, you know, so you can make it a good experience. Yeah.
And again, because it's different for everyone, I think it helps you when someone's like, oh, you should do this. Like, you know, this helped me. Well, if it doesn't help you, then you know, and maybe you know why. You can kind of pinpoint, oh, well, maybe I can try that strain, that variety a different way as an edible, you know, as a vape, you know, something. Just document. It sounds so fucking boring.
It sounds very formal, doesn't it?
Yeah,
but we think it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Yeah, and I like the beginning especially because I think we do still have the stigma, and even if you want to try it, you may not want, you know, it takes you through. Do you want other people to know? Do you want to talk about anything with other people?
Right.
You know, all of those things, those negative thoughts that we have, acknowledge them. You know, they're there. We all know. I don't want to be a stoner. I've never wanted to, you know, have that, someone think that about me or anything. So thinking through those negative thoughts and kind of reframing everything. So it really goes into a lot, but it's fun. Just download it. It's free. If you don't like it, that's cool too.
I mean, we worked super hard on it, and our feelings will probably be hurt if you don't like it, but, you know, it's okay. You do you.
Okay. But that's the point. We're all learning. So you might like just the information and not want to journal. That's fine. But it's there. It's free, guys. Yes. And let us know if you do use it and how you made your choices. How that worked out for you.
Yeah, we would love to know.
We want to know. And even if it's Delta 8.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, even if you're just trying Delta 8, you know, everything kind of is the same thing. Where do you want to do it? When do you want to do it? Delivery method. What do you want to try?
And honestly, you know, even if you're just trying CBD.
CBD, yeah, the same. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, we would love to hear if the guide is useful to you and what your experiences were and how we can serve you better.
Yeah,
that's why we're
going to have more fun guides and journals and things to do like while you're medicated.
Yes.
Some fun stuff. So we have a little game that we haven't even opened it. So it's called Puff Puff Pass. I don't know if you can read that. There's some cool stuff coming out now that everything's like, you know, super fun. So this reminds me, you probably didn't have it when we had kids. We still have kids, but they're not
when
kids.
They were kids.
When they were kids, we had a game called Table Topics. And it was really cool because, you know, you're like, oh, how was your day?
Right. Nobody wants to talk.
So you would go around the table and pull a card out and would have a question that everyone would have to answer. And, you know,
I think it's a great idea.
You're like, oh, damn. Like, yeah. So it was really cool to learn
about
each other. And So obviously this one is supposed to be fun and funny. I have no idea what kind of questions are in there.
But we'll find out together.
Yeah, so I think our next video we are starting with a cooking thing. So we'll actually be trying
super excited
in front of you, which will be interesting.
Yeah.
I've never been medicated on video.
Ooh, this should be lots of fun.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yes. Our comedy shtick is coming up, so stay tuned.
Yeah, we're hilarious. Guys.
We think so anyway.
Yeah. Really all that matters. We don't care.
Just jokes.
Just jokes.
We're here for you.
Yeah, so download it, guys. Follow our page. You know the deal. Share it with your ladies who are our age and want to learn about everything. And of course, please share information with us because we know we have so much to learn still, and we're all in this together.
Yeah, maybe you can teach us something.
Exactly. Yeah. So, okay, guys, that's it. Download the guide, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.